Hey, scrappers and recyclers, it's Shark Scrapper. I thought it might be fun to show you how the Shark Mobile gets unloaded and loaded all in the same day. Come on, let's dive in. I've had a few people comment every once in a while saying that I'm going a little bit overboard with the netting and tie downs and stuff like that. I don't think I am. Now, I don't know what the North Carolina laws are when it comes to securing your loads. I'm sure that they're similar to what they were in Florida. But the main thing is that I just believe in being safe. That's what we should do as a part of our modern society. You know, we're responsible for the stuff that's on our vehicles, our trailers. If it falls off of your trailer or your vehicle and it hits another car, well, you're responsible for that damage. And I don't ever want to be in that situation. I don't ever want to hurt a pedestrian because something has fallen off of the Sharkmobile. And it's so easy for things to do that even when you try to prevent it. So, yeah, I'm going to keep putting the net on and making sure that the sides are secure and do what I have to make sure that stuff does not fall out of the Sharkmobile. If you're new to scrapping, what you do after you unload your big bulk steel stuff, you go back over the scale again. That gets you your out weight. And these big truck scales, they tend to operate in 20-pound increments. So, if you have a large, big truckload of stuff, then it makes sense that they're going 20-pound increments. So I'm going to get the out weight for all this shred, and then I'm going back around to the building where they buy the non-ferrous material, And I'll get rid of the aluminum and insulated copper wire and stuff like that I have in the back. And the way it works here with this yard is after I sell them the aluminum, insulated copper wire, whatever non-ferrous kind of stuff I have, they'll go ahead and load up whatever pallet they have ready for me. Sometimes it's a pallet of PCs, sometimes it's a pallet with a Gaylord box full of boards. Today it's going to be a pallet load of PCs. And boy, howdy did they stack this pallet. Well, it's been a while since we had a nice tall stack like that. That's sweet. Now, I pay this customer for the PCs and the boards and such, so I have to make sure that I weigh them carefully. This is a deck scale that weighs in 1 pound increments, and I will periodically spot check the PCs and servers to, see if they don't feel right. Are they whole or are they partials? You do this long enough and you kind of get a feel for when things just don't feel the right weight or look right, so that you can get a good idea of what's whole or what's partial. I think you get the picture here. We unload, we weigh, we stack. I try to keep them somewhat organized so that when I'm going to go into breakdown phase, I have similar PCs stacked up in the same area. That just helps facilitate the breakdown a little bit. Anyway, we're going to keep unloading the Sharkmobile, and in the meantime, why don't you check out the videos that are popping up on either side of the screen, and the great big round one that hopefully is blocking me right for you all is to help you to subscribe so you don't miss a single episode. And while you're at the subscription thing, don't forget we have a Shark Scrapper YouTube membership now. Yes, you can join the Shiver. There's lots of fun perks associated with all 3 of the levels: Hammerhead, Tiger, and Great White Shark. I'll see you all on the next one. Stay safe.